All right, I have just arrived at the theater to watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and I don't really have a lot of expectations for this movie. I wasn't a huge fan of the first one. I think I gave that like a 2.5 out of 5, so it was just average for me. So I'm hoping that this one is a step up, and from the trailer, I will say that it does look like it's better than the first one. I'm hoping that this sequel actually feels like a PG-13 horror movie and not just like a family horror movie, but I do seriously doubt that because of the amount of kids that are gonna go watch this over the weekend. I'm also not like huge into the lore for this franchise. I've played, I think, 2 of the games, never beat one of them. So I am going in with the most casual viewpoint possible for this franchise. But without any further ado, let's go watch this thing and I'll let y'all know my thoughts on the way out.
2 hours later.
Man, I'm sorry in advance, Five Nights at Freddy's fans, that was a rough watch. I feel like that movie was way more concerned with like dropping Easter eggs and little hints for fans rather than telling a compelling story. Now, I didn't get half of these Easter eggs, but there was a whole group of people behind me that gave me an entire commentary track on every single Easter egg. So I definitely was not missing one because they would not shut the fuck up. But despite them having poor theater etiquette and this movie's bizarre storytelling, there were a couple of things that I liked about it. I think the score is really good, and that's thanks to the Newton brothers, who also did the Daredevil Born Again score earlier this year. The animatronics by the Jim Henson Company look really good. And I think some of the things they do with the marionette was pretty creepy for a PG-13 horror movie, so I will give the movie props for that. But pretty much everything else about the movie, I'm gonna throw in a mixed and negative section whenever I do my full review. Overall, if you're not into the FNAF games, I would not recommend checking this out this weekend. Sorry, FNAF fans. If y'all enjoyed it, I'm happy for you, but this was just not for me at all. But y'all let me know what y'all thought of the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, and make sure to follow for more movie content just like this.